With its start as an arcade novelty, the rhythm game genre as we know it has a long history of using game controllers disguised as maracas or electric guitars to coax non-gamers into arcades. This follows pretty closely with Nintendo's overall philosophy of gaming for everyone, and Donkey Konga makes a concerted effort to appeal to the whole family. This is great if you're buying for the whole family, though it kind of limits the game's appeal if you aren't. The beauty of the DK Bongo controller, which looks like a regular set of bongo drums, is how it's largely self-explanatory. Aside from the obvious left and right drum pads, there's a small microphone in between sensing the sounds of a hand clap. You can alternately tap the sides of the bongos or simply say the word clap into the microphone, and these seem to get the job done too. By design, Donkey Konga trades on accessibility more than versatile controls, but that doesn't prevent it from offering a hearty challenge. The conceit behind Donkey Konga almost doesn't require explanation. Hit the drums in time with the music. But the way this action is presented on screen doesn't necessarily play directly towards this straightforwardness. A row of color-coded icons scrolls from right to left, and your goal is to perform the corresponding action where there is an icon inside the small circular target on the far left of the screen. The icons themselves are color-coded, with the yellow icon representing the left drum pad, the right icon for the right, and a pink icon for smacking both at once, along with a blue starburst icon for hand claps. Having to decode the colored circles, which can come at you at a pretty fast clip, is an extra layer that Donkey Konga could have done without. The interface is still functional though, and the game gets plenty of mileage out of it. Using this one interface, Donkey Konga offers a few different modes of play. The street performance lets you pick any song you please and play through it for coins. The more accurate your drumming, the more coins you'll earn. Coins can then, in turn, be used to unlock minigames and songs in other modes. The challenge mode is a test of endurance, which will play one song right after another until you can't keep up the pace. The battle mode is strictly a head-to-head versus experience, where two players try to outscore each other. The game adds a bit of chance to the battle mode with the introduction of a few special icons, which can give you point bonuses or subtract points from your opponent. Finally, the jam mode strips out any point tallies and lets up to 4 players just play. In all, Donkey Konga does a good job of catering to players of all skill levels. The 3 levels of difficulty, Monkey, Chimp, and Gorilla, ramp up the challenge at a nice pace. It starts off really easy, but by the time you get up to the Gorilla level, you'll be challenged with tight, complex strings of commands that will make even the most hard-bitten rhythm game players sweat. There are songs with multiple timing changes, and the game can shift from mimicking the rhythm to mimicking the melody on a dime, which can be a bit bewildering, but will keep you on your toes. A good sense of rhythm can get you so far, but as with most rhythm games, true mastery will require total memorization of the patterns. Now, the selection of music that you'll be banging your fake bongos along to feels extremely scattered in Donkey Konga. There are 3 major groups of music in the game. There's grade school style sing-alongs, contemporary pop, and Nintendo theme songs. Now, you likely already know most of the sing-alongs from your own youth, though you probably don't remember them being as slickly produced and Euro Dance Club friendly as the versions of Yankee Doodle and Bingo included in Donkey Konga. The Nintendo music includes highly recognizable themes for games like Super Mario Bros. And The Legend of Zelda, along with themes from the Pokemon and Kirby cartoons. Now, the DK rap, originally featured in Donkey Kong 64 and last heard in Super Smash Bros. Melee, is a no-brainer addition to the soundtrack, and unsurprisingly, it's the best fit of the Nintendo songs. Now, the pop music choices are totally random. There's everything in here from the Kingsmen's Louie Louie to the B-52's Rock Lobster to Right Here Right Now by Jesus Jones. Blink-182's All the Small Things is as contemporary as the game gets, though it's worth noting that none of these songs are actually performed by the original artists. It's pretty apparent that Nintendo really wants Donkey Konga to be a full family activity, and the music selection goes far in helping it appeal to a broad age range. Now, your vision will be too tightly focused on the incoming stream of drum commands while you're playing Donkey Konga to really notice, but taking a break and watching someone else play reveals the underlying graphics to be technically and creatively pretty unexciting. The backgrounds stick to a basic jungle patterns, which are fitting but kind of static. The characters have a pre-rendered look to them, not unlike the trademark look that the Donkey Kong Country games had. This look is quaint at best and dated at worst. Again, this doesn't have a massive impact on the gameplay experience, but it doesn't make the experience terribly enticing for onlookers. Now, if Donkey Konga's primary goal is to make a rhythm game which is extremely accessible, it has succeeded at that. The DK Bongos are nice and responsive, the action is genuinely fun, And though some of the music choices are extremely weird, there is, in fact, a little something here for everyone. Whether the game is right for you will depend on how much of that everyone you account for.